Hey all, it's Nikos here. Can you all hear me? Can you also see my chat?
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Before we start, I'll just want to know if you have any questions, and I think you have questions about the about yesterday's EA, and today, of course, I'll give you the topics. I'll tell you what we do later on, but just before we go to our today's topics, let me know if you need anything from yesterday. Oh man, that's a lot of written stuff here. That was fast. There we go. Dirty little trading secrets, yeah. They are not as dirty as they...
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Now, if you have... Let me read that, guys. Okay, guys, the version, you have all the updated version. I have still the old one, so yours is better than mine, works better. Please use the one that you got yesterday. I think it's 2.51, right? I'll still have to download mine and add it to this. It's doing the same thing. It's just that some people had some little tiny bug somewhere, so this version works better, I guess. I mean, I never had any problems with the older one, but some people did.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
The 1236 topic, yes. On website 2.5, that's right. Let me just, if you have a technical issue, because my technical skills are very, very limited, the best thing is you send an email to, if it's technical, right? If it's a technical thing, an email to Tomek, who is our techie support guru. He figured out with you for sure.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Maybe, I don't
Please
know,
buy it now.
The new version you have, if you have the new one, we'll figure it out. Okay, so he's the one with the brains, exactly. There we go. Yanis and Tomek, they are smart. Here we go. This is his email. Hey, Tomek, I hope it's fine that I share your email with the whole world here, right? If not, oops, sorry. So guys, for any technical issues on the EA, please send an email there. And then
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
I'm tempted. I was, tempted also to send Yanni's email, but let's see if Tomek can handle it. And if not, then I have to share more emails. Okay, that's for the technical part. Is there anything else? I mean, I will go over the EA today anyway, and I'll tell you how we can use it. Tomorrow, we spend more time on the EAs, on both of them, because tomorrow we are going to do together a top-down approach. I will show you how I schedule my trading day and how I prepare my charts, and, how we can use the EAs to help us.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Okay, when we are waiting for setups, actually. Yeah, you logged in late, right? So, you didn't miss anything. Just ignore. Nothing happened. All fine. With a top-down approach, if you look at you're talking about Paul, about Renko. We will also. I'll show you tomorrow how I was also using a couple of Renko trades for my.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Right now, please. So, except of technical issues with the A, is there anything else? Like, let's say you don't have technical issues. Is there anything else that you didn't understand? Because I think it's pretty easy, straightforward. Even I can use it. And again, we'll discuss and play around with this tomorrow again. Okay,
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
The high and lower time frames, ideally, you want to do the top-down approach. And if you want to trade on a lower time frame, ideally you want to see that all, at least the 1 hour and 4 hourly, is pointing, in the same direction. Now, if the daily doesn't do that, that's fine. But at least the previous two higher time frames should point in the right direction. So you want to trade with the trend and not against it. But again, tomorrow when we do our top-down approach, and I will explain to you, how to look for setups. We go also into details on the lower time frames and what is good.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
So don't worry about this 50-minute topic and lower time frames. We do this tomorrow. You didn't get the pending order. How is that possible? Really, no idea. The market order did work, but not the pending. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, again, it's probably a technical thing.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Around with this here. Market order worked. Okay. Do me a favor. Try on a different. Open a demo account somewhere, different broker, and try it out there. For instance, I use IC Markets for demo, and I have also a small live account, for practicing purposes. And everything I used on those ones, for me, everything worked. I'm not doing any marketing for the brokers. I'm just telling you what works, what I've seen, what I have right now. So IC Markets. Try a demo there.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Yes, of course, Carlo, you want to have the 1236 crossover to get a conservative entry if it's a classic basic Spartan 1 to 3. Now, if you do bounces, like I explained yesterday, bounce trades, and you get like a double test. I don't know if you were here yesterday. So price is retesting a support or resistance area, and then bounces, and you want to get in on the break. The crossovers don't really are that important at this point. But if you trade in a trend, Classic basic Spartan 1 to 3. So you want to wait for the crop.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Also, yeah, if I miss any questions, sorry guys. If Jeff, if you see it, or Yanis or Tomek, you can also reply, of course, to the guys. Okay, so we don't have any other questions. We must do a pretty good job if we have so little questions.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
This is more for day trading. The 5 minute. I don't use it for clients. It's a couple of trades, yes, but mainly not. I will use it only if everything is lining up and it just looks too perfect, and I'm lucky enough to sit in front of the PC when it happens. Then of course I will take it. I can give you also examples tomorrow when we do the top-down approach on the pairs and we go down to the 5 minutes. Yeah, 50 minutes, 5 minutes, everything. So I will cover this tomorrow with you.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
On MT4 numbers. I think I'll need glasses soon because I sometimes really have to, squeeze my eyes to see the numbers. I mean, you probably mean those here, right? On the left, on the right. Yeah, they're little. They're actually small. I agree. So we need glasses, not sunglasses, right? The other ones. Exactly, Lee, right? Or bigger monitor, huge one. Yeah, if you have a really tiny one, it's almost impossible to see the numbers. I know. Okay, then I would say we.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
No. If you enter on the 5 minute chart, you don't need to have everything perfect from the weekly, but you need at least the two higher time frames, like 5 and 50 minute is like day trading, more or less day trading, scalping, day trading time frame, right? So you want to make sure that the 1 hourly and 4 hourly at least is pointing in the right direction when you do this. Yeah, to be very conservative. Sometimes the 1 hourly is enough, but if you want to be really conservative, it's even better if the 4 hourly is also pointing in the right direction. But again, we do this tomorrow, okay?
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Okay, let's do a test. I want to see if we have a delay. I ask you something and you type in yes immediately, right? So 1, 2, 3, now type in yes. Okay, no delay. Perfect. I thought we had a big delay. Okay. Golianto. I don't know if you say the name correctly. Sorry. To trade the Spartan system, I never do pending orders. I'm afraid of a breakout, you say. Okay.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
You have to really practice, and that's good to do it on a demo account. Practice the strategies you want to use on a demo by placing pending orders. Do it like 20, 30 times on setups you would actually trade, and then you'll see if those pending orders for you make sense or not. Okay, so you don't have to be afraid at all. First, because now we have technology and we have demo accounts, something I didn't have. We didn't have that luxury, unfortunately. But it's now very easy to just practice those things on demo. One advice for all new traders: don't trade a demo account.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Especially when you start understanding the strategy and you get some, confidence. Because if you get used to trade on demo, you can get stuck for a long, long time. It's like, oh man, I don't know. It's like people want to go on vacation, right? But they're afraid to get into the plane or into the car, and they always watch the movies about Hawaii and I don't know, and all the documentaries about wild animals, but they never really went there live to see it because they're just too afraid to do it, right? It's the same with the demo account. You kind of want to do it, but then you get a couple of losses and you want to look for the perfect.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Think about it and say, okay, maybe I should get a little bit better. And this is then like, never-ending story. It will go round and round like this, and you will be on demo forever. That's not good. Okay? Exactly. Lee is correct. Better having a micro account, $500 account, $300 account, or $1,000, whatever, and put, trade micro lots. Like this, for instance, a practice account I have here, right? You can trade micro lots on this one by choosing 0.0. Sorry, it's too much, of course. 0.01, 0.02, and if you go with your money management rules, 1%, 0.5%.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
You can practice, but you practice at least with real money. Yeah, you see, if you trade with real money, exactly, if you only do it, if you only lose a little bit or win a little bit, you still feel the joy and also the disappointment if things don't work, so you get the real feeling for trading. You never get this really on a demo. You get it a little bit, but not really. It's actually pissing you off, and you see a demo trade that you did and you're 1,000 pips in profit, but it's not real money. Yeah. So better to really start.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
We will discuss we'll discuss those things tomorrow. Unless I become a zombie. There we go. Okay. Swing trading is probably the best strategy for somebody that is in a time zone where the markets are not that volatile. And we are in the European zone, which we have the best time zones, the best times to trade, and still I prefer swing trading. So yeah, go with that for sure.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Okay. Okay, I know. It's not easy. I remember when we went to Las Vegas during our trading week there, we had to really go to low time frames and scalping strategies to get some setups so people could learn. There was no other way because the times were so funny and the market was kind of slow during the day. Yeah. The thing is, you still get good setups on a higher time frames during.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please,
Okay.
buy it now.
Okay, could we continue? Should we continue, guys? Exactly, yeah. Don't be a slave to the market. There we go. Great, great, great. Let's go then. So, today's topic, day 4 already. Man, days are passing. Daily chart trades. Some trades I want to show on the daily chart. This is the simple, easiest way to trade. Easiest way for even for newbies. It's super easy. Reversal trades. Trades. I will explain trades. I thought we'd
This
go
file
through
made by the
some
trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Just
Please, buy it now.
existing trades. I didn't find a better name. It's when I really feel like you have this gut feeling when the experience comes in that this will go. Okay? But I'm trying and it's not happening the first time. I insist and try to get into that trade even if I get kicked out 1 or 2 times. Okay? This is something maybe not for the beginning, but it's very, very powerful, and sometimes, sometimes it just doesn't work and you stop doing it, but sometimes, when you really feel it, most of the times it will work, and then you get your reward for that. So it's a good thing. I like that.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please, buy it now.
Later on, I have a recording which explains each and every setting in detail. James did that for me, and we'll upload it's a 3-minute video to the members area, so it will explain each and every step, what it does and how it works. And tomorrow we are practicing also a little bit with that one. It's also very, very easy to use. There's nothing really complicated, and I really don't want it to be complicated, and I don't want it to have too many settings that you can change, because then you're playing around too much and for too long. And
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please, buy it now.
With too many things, you want to keep it simple. Okay? And then Dr. Jeff is taking over to how to quickly get out of a trading rut. If you get stuck in the mud and you don't know what to do anymore, so he will give you a nice, strategy to overcome this or work on this. Okay? Now, it looks like a lot, and it's not really much, but it's very, very powerful. Let's start immediately. First of all, I want to check what I have on my charts first. Okay.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please, buy it now.
New Zealand dollar chart. We had a nice downtrend and a daily trend line break, a little bit of the range. I don't think I have to explain too much, because this happened already, so it's easy for everybody to see. And I didn't have lower lows. At this point, the reason I didn't take is not because I didn't have lower lows, it's because I was sleeping. But then during the next day, we got some volatility, and this happened. So we had a lower low and a lower high, and I got in here, and it was just a classic management, and the last stop was trailed, and it was a really nice classic trade of a profit of about 1.3% for this.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please, buy it now.
It was for this position, not even 1%. Okay, perfect. Now, my question, could we also take those 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as a first after here, yes or no? 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3 touching the 36, And here retesting it, even retracing more, and here even retracing more. So could we have taken one of those as well? Yes? No? What? I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to, but could you? Sure. Yes. You could, because, with a crossover, this is lower
This
than
file
that.
made by the
Yes,
trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
And there's nothing bothering us, and everything else is somewhere here. But you don't get this all the time. And there is a 1, 2, 3, and there's a retracement back to here to the 36. And if you had to stop too close, even on this big retracement, it would kick you out before going down. Okay? Could have happened. And this would be something, I'll tell you right away, so you don't have to, do the whole analysis. This was a powerful downtrend, a lot of volatility after that break, okay, because it was a big daily, 4 hourly and everything, 1, 2, 3. And I got lucky by seeing the lower low and lower high and get in.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
This price would for sure kick me out at this point. But if I had another chance, I would have taken it. Because everything else looked so nice and powerful and the direction was good. I would have taken that and tried to get in again. And that's what we call the insisting trades. Okay, sometimes we get into a trade, all the time frames agree, everything looks perfect, but suddenly for whatever reason, price doesn't give us that volatility, and it's even kicking us out. In this case, if the stop was too close, maybe it wasn't, but let's assume it was too close, and this price would kick you out, right? Then you see this. If everything looks
This
nice,
file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Ignore this one lot. You don't ignore it. You remember it, but you don't pay too much attention to this, and try it again. Okay? And if it works, then okay, you make the losses back plus profits. Okay? So it's not a real rule or something. It's just something I like to do. If you want to write this down, if everything is pointing my way and I feel and I see that one pair is going to move this direction, I get a setup, I get in. If it doesn't work right away and I get a second opportunity close to the previous entry price, not somewhere here.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
But something that looks good, actually, like a lower low and lower high, like here, I'll try again. I don't try again. Let's say I get stopped out here somewhere. I will not try again here unless market does what? I will not try to get in the range. I want to see what, guys? To try to get back in. Tell me. A breakout, okay? Or more than one or two guys, please. A break of the range and 1, 2, 3 down, exactly like you want to see this lower low and lower high. Okay? Then you get in. And usually you get
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Sometimes
please buy it now.
You go in once, you go in twice, and it still ranges and kicks you out. So when I get kicked out 2 times, first of all, of course, I take my normal risk. If I get kicked out 2 times and I'll still think it's going to go, or was just stupid, or I did a mistake, or went in too early and didn't have that lower low, whatever, I can try a 3rd time with lower risk. But if I did my homework and the first time it didn't work and the second was much better and it didn't work, I will not touch this pair again. I will leave it at least for the whole day and check other pairs that want to be my friend. Okay? You cannot just fall in love with one.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
The pair, I always like to say that. Most of you know that question, that thing I always say. It's like when you go to the party where you're not invited. People will look funny, they will look at you funny. So what is this guy doing here? Okay, so it's a little bit like that. If you trade and it's kicking you out, it's like you're not invited to the party. So what you do, you go, you go out, you go away, you move away and do something else. Okay. Yeah, you can crash the party somewhere else where people like you.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
It's the
Please
same thing.
buy it
You
now.
go somewhere, you check a chart that looks much better. You look for the setup, and if it looks like you really know you have a connection there, then you take the trade. Yeah, exactly, Lee. Okay. I don't know if you want to call the market, if you want to give it a female thing, if it's a she or he. I prefer to keep it alive, but more like an it, because, if it's female, maybe it's more dangerous. I'm not sure. And no offense, girls, right? If there are any girls here, don't mean it in a bad way.
This
It's
file
just
made by
that
the trial
guys
version
are
of
more
Advanced Audio
sensitive, yes,
Compressor.
so easier to
Please buy it
identify.
now.
And the same with the charts. Okay, so we don't want complicated charts, right? Exactly. Okay, anything else on this one? Do we understand this? Can I continue? Great. So remember the insisting trades. Now I have another one. Gold. Yeah, we can do gold. Gold was really killing me once, especially.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Go my way, but then there was non-farm payrolls. I forgot totally to check at my news calendar every first Friday of the month, because what happens then is we have non-farm payrolls, and it's usually a big move on a couple of pairs and products for about 15, 20 minutes or 2-3 hours, depending on how the numbers are. That also happens with some other news, but most of the times they're not that dangerous. And that's the only news release I actually look at before swing trading. But
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
What I did,
Please
I had
buy it now.
a daily 1 to 3 short that I took with a really big stop and the risk of percent. And it kicked me out like so fast, it was unbelievable. And if you look at this, you say, okay, what's this? Okay, it's a 1 hourly 1 to 3. But what happened here? This was actually a daily candle, a daily break. So I placed an order, and price went down, and then I got filled. And the next day, this happened. So if I show you that on the chart, let me see where I have the gold. Look at this. I think it was on non-farm payrolls. I think it was non-farm payrolls. Might have been something else, but I'm pretty sure it was this.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Attention. But as I said, I'm not really looking at news unless we do day trading or scalping. But when it's non-farm payrolls, you want to check. So that was a daily 1 to 3. And on that break, the price went down, I placed an order. Okay? And it did fill this, and it went up, kicked me out. The stop was big up here, and then it went down. So I said, "Oh man, this was crazy." And I don't know if any of you took this trade. Yeah. But then what I did, you see, this was a really, really.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Price then went down 1,500 before it actually at 1,000, almost 1,000, a little bit less. I think it kicked me out with the remaining lot. I took almost everything out, but I had a small position. I left running and managed it on the daily, where I got stopped out with about 1,000 points, but it was not that much in money because it was also only a small position left. It's still a great thing. I'll show you what I did. So I got in here. I got kicked out. But looking at the daily, if you saw that daily 1 to 3, right? So yeah, you tell me, is that a good 1 to 3 or not? Especially when it's coming out, of a wedge. And then it's doing a big, big daily 1 to 3, and it doesn't stay here.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Especially when you can draw a resistance line in different angles, and it's really getting close to the resistance up here. So, okay, this is the bigger, the most important one. It tested this. But, there were so many stops in the market, so because of that news, they all got killed. And then price went down, right? So if you check this, then I got another 1 to 3 after coming down, because that was really annoying. As I said, you don't have to like it. You just have to manage it. It's just annoying because I knew I should have checked. And I didn't.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
I didn't do my homework. Okay? And if you see something going against you quick and killing you quick before you can even, manage it differently, especially on big accounts, and you look at the numbers that you just, gave back to the markets in cash, you don't like that. It just doesn't look nice. But my focus in those situations, before I start thinking about money, how much money just got lost, I'll immediately go back. I don't let my brain bother too long with the numbers in cash. I think about percentage. I said, okay, how much did I risk? 1%. Okay, I just risk 1% equals nothing.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
It doesn't make me feel great, but it makes me feel good about, the percentage in loss. And because I know my numbers, it doesn't bother me financially. It just bothers me that it happened for bad reason. Okay? So like a little bit of combination. So I didn't like it. Price went up. It came back down. And I said, okay, that was fake. Totally fake. It's just, market makers making a lot of money out of the stops. And then price came back and did this. I said, okay, I have a daily 1 to 3. This was fake. And we did already cover fake breakouts the previous days, which I like a lot. So that made me smile again and say, okay, if I get a 1 to 3, especially...
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Sorry, what did I do? Just killed the chart. Here we go. Got stuck on... oh man, sorry guys. I was touched something I shouldn't. Here we go. On the 200 EMA in combination with a powerful trend line. So that was my 2 to 3 line from the daily chart. So price did stuck here in combination with the 200 EMA. Okay? The fact that we have the 633 doesn't mean much to me anymore because price did already bounce in this area and that was fake. So I wanted the 1 to 3, either this 1 to 3 back to the 200, or if price created a lower low and then stopped at the 633, for me it's the same. It did show me that it didn't have power.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Fake.
Please buy it now.
Make sense so far? Yes or no? Guys, you have a question about the 200 EMA here, you mean? Pavel? Yeah, you have the 633 that is bothering you after the bounce on the 200, but we ignore in this case because it already did test this before and it was fake. So price came down, it created a lower point, so it did move through the 633. It didn't stop here like it was here, like a double bottom, right? And then it retested.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Line coming from the daily chart. So we have confluence of events. We have a 200 EMA, the same area where we have a daily trend line and a 1 to 3 pointing down the way we wanted to go in the first place. Okay? So I got back into this one, placed my stop here or here. Guys, what is smart to do? Placing it here or here? This line or that line? What do you think? This is a resistance line of the previous touches coming from the weekly and daily. And this is the 2 to 3 line. What is better?
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Upper blue, right? Exactly, above the trend line. That's the one because I want to make sure that this doesn't play funny and spike a little bit before going down. It won't spike that much, but it might spike a little bit. So I don't want to risk this. So I place it over a powerful area that has proven to be very, very strong. So I'll use this a little bit bigger stop, meaning taking the targets later, but I don't care because my targets are huge anyway, coming from the daily and weekly chart. So in percentage, it's the same. I risk another percent, and I manage this.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Slap in the face here. I took incremental profits, but I took the first 1-to-1, but the second lot I didn't take 2-to-1. It was almost 3 or 4-to-1. Okay, so with the second lot closed, I covered the previous loss, and then I had a bonus lot running. Let me show you the weekly chart. You see the previous lows where they are? Down here? So go back to my 4-hourly to show you more or less where that was. Oh man. Okay.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
What do I want to? Here we go. So it's the 1-hourly. I took it on the 1-hourly, of course, but you see the same thing. It's about 200 points. 200 points. A little bit more, 250 points because the trend line. That was the trend line. Sorry, I have to draw it again like this. So about 250 points stop. And then on the 1-hourly was somewhere here the entry. So somewhere here, I took out on resistance a little bit earlier. I took out the second part of the trade, okay, and then I left the third one running, and I really managed it on the daily.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
End of the week. My long-term goal was to get it down to here. So first was here, and when it went through that a little bit, I thought, okay, let's take it down to here and here later on, so close to the 633. Okay, but unfortunately, I don't remember. I have to actually look. Unfortunately, went back up here, yes, on the daily, and it kicked me out somewhere here after trailing it on the daily, because I mean, we didn't have any daily retracements, only 4-hourly. So of course, I was expecting some retracement at some point, but it went up kind of fast, but it was a most powerful trade. Most powerful trade.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Sometimes when you
Please
get kicked
buy it
out
now.
crazy like that, I don't know why, but sometimes when those things happen to me, I have much more patience afterwards to stay in a trade. Like a little bit like you heard me, now I heard you or something. Or no? Like in a good way. Yeah? We shouldn't think like that. It's stupid. But I think, do you understand what I mean? Yeah, you said, okay, I had to give something back. I want now to make most of it and keep it as long as there's no reason to get out of there. Okay? So that is just a personal experience. Sometimes when I get kicked out.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
And I get back in and I see it's really working. I stay in for a long time, and if I have opportunities, I even get back in. I just didn't like that on the 4-hourly we didn't have big enough retracement, so I never really wanted to get back in. Okay, I just kept remaining positions. Okay, so another thing of insisting. Another example for insisting trades. Any questions? And, of course, the daily charts. No, right? Try to remember those little things, guys. Those little things that I do.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Results for me long term. Those little tiny things we're talking about every day a little bit. Okay? And I decided not to show each and every trade because some trades are just the same. They look all the same. Some are just daily 1, 2, 3, 4 hourly, or 1 hourly, 1, 2, 3, target 1, 2, 3, for instance. Okay? And we shared like a lot of them already, so I start picking the ones that really were a little bit weird and how to manage those. Okay? It makes much more sense. This we did. Did we do this one? Did we do this one? No, I don't think so, right? So here what happened. I did look at the entry day.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Trying to figure out what I did. So I figured out what I did. I still don't know why. This is one of the couple of trades that I try to remember why I took the trades, and I just can't remember. So we'll do it together. Maybe you make some sense out of this, right? This is the Euro New Zealand dollar chart. The price went up a lot, very, very fast last year. Tomek, you told me to take it. There we go. That's why, guys. Tomek told me to take it, and that's why it kicked me out.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Right? Please buy it now.
Price went up like this a lot. And for sure, if I see a big move like this, I expect what? What do we expect if we see the price doing something like that fast? What do we expect? It's just always doing this. It will retrace. It will breathe in. It will breathe out, right? It cannot only breathe in. It has to breathe out. So it has to take oxygen, power. And I was expecting this, but I was expecting probably a big retracement. See, I have a horizontal support line here. So I was probably expecting something big. And what I did, I saw this lower high, this kind of double testing, something we did yesterday. Remember where I said price is...
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
So no strength anymore, and then price is moving lower. So I took the trade, placed the stop over here as a bounce trade, I guess. I didn't really found major resistance in this area, but it was not that crazy. It was the major resistance was actually a little bit lower somewhere here. So I said that's probably the reason I found that major resistance in this area, then found that lower high, and I just wanted to get in as a bounce trade, a very aggressive trade to get in to take advantage of the retracement, kind of bounce trading in a trend, which is not ideal, but you can do. Is the euro yen? No, it's the euro New Zealand
This
dollar.
file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Okay, it looks like that. Okay, so I got in, and what I didn't do is take in any profit. So the 1-to-1 when I measured should have hit the first at least. It did not. I placed my targets. It was only one position. It was a low risk of 0.2 or 0.3%, something in between 0.25 or something. And the target was here. So I guess I just wanted a quick retracement trade down to major support without, ignoring EMAs, just, trying to get a big retracement. Okay, which would have been normal. But I don't remember why I didn't take any incremental.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Take everything down here. We don't have a range, so price. It's very logic. It's very common. The price will retrace back to the 36, bounce, and then do something. So why not take in any incremental profits? I couldn't remember. But maybe it gives you some food, something to think about. And price did retrace back. Did then do this? So I started drawing a line. Still saying, okay, it didn't stop me out, almost, but it didn't. Came back down, and all that time, it's a 4 hour, it was like 2 days or something.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
And it made sense because we had a lower high from that point on. So then price created another lower high. I said, okay, great, that's it. But when it stopped here and didn't move low on this 4 hour chart, I didn't like it anymore. So I took my stop and trailed it closer to the entry level. Not exactly to break even, but closer. So when it hit me, I lost 0.1% on that trade. No harm done, but nothing good happened. Like I could have taken something out at least here, but I didn't. So this is one of those things where you want to pay attention in future. When you do something, you trade.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Make some notes.
Please
on your
buy it now.
As a journal and say, I did that for this and this reason. And later on, after a month, when you've taken, 5, 10, 15, 20 trades, you can say, okay, what happened here? What did I do? Why did I do that? Was it right? Was it wrong? If you don't do that, you might not remember, like me, and then you do the same mistake maybe again and again and again. Okay? So, simple thing, taking screenshots of trades taken, create a simple journal where you just track your trades and figure out what you did right and what you did wrong. Exactly, it's against the main trend. It's a bounce trade. I wanted to bounce short on resistance.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
With no really setups on lower time frames against the main trend. I was not even trading against the main trend on lower time frames. I was just taking it as a bounce with a stop over here, and it didn't really make that much sense. That's why I wanted to share this with you. Okay, so trades that don't make sense, try to remember, don't do it again. And the worst thing, it didn't even work. Probably a good thing, because if it did work, I would probably forget about this anyway. Okay, now we have another one that is funny. This trade, that's the euro yen. This is an insisting trade again.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
It's the euro. Yen was here. And now I go to my 4-hourly chart. You see we have a powerful downtrend. A super trend line from here. A very powerful trend line. And then a little range. And then price is breaking this trend line. So when we see this on the weekly chart, check the daily. I got myself a perfect first 1 to 3. I don't have a higher high and higher low, but I have a trend line break. I still have horizontal resistance. Yes, I do have this for sure. But most important is this powerful trend line with so many touches that was strong for so long. It did break.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Like this, you'll see how this connects nicely and price is coming out of this wedge and then gives me a setup in this bigger range. So I said I'll take this as it is on, it was I think this time of the year last year. I'll take this on the daily chart as it is, and we'll see. So on the daily chart with the stop below here, if you check the chart, see what happened here. Let me make this bigger. That happens not often, really rarely, but it does happen. And it happened to me. So price moves up, then suddenly it comes down, look at this, and kicks me out. Boom.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
This is going to move up like crazy. It just felt like it. It just looks good. It looked good, so I said my next area of resistance is here. That's why I take my profits. I don't take earlier profits. I'll take them out there. That's about 2 times the stop. Will be a powerful trade, 1% risk. I'll make my 2% here, and then I'll still, or more, and then I'll still have a last remaining position. This will be fun. Okay? So 1 to 3 daily, got in, boom, got kicked out, and I didn't like it. But I said, this is going to move up. I'm not sure. I think there was non-farm payrolls again that did that joke here.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Against you was just bad luck. But as I always say, the more you follow your trading plan, the more luck you're going to have. You know, so luck is not the right word. And you'll see what happened. Look at this. Choom. Not nice. And then I got another 4-hourly 1 to 3. And I'll just, said, okay, it's my second chance. And I'll take the same thing, same risk, more or less in the same area. I did range a little bit. So I'll try again. I took this again, took incremental profits in that area. I was supposed to take it first place anyway, but it was again 2 times the stop. It was just
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Trailed it on the 4-hourly. Unfortunately, got kicked out somewhere here. I'll trail it after I saw this was moving higher. I trailed it too close, but it didn't matter. Even if I would, have trailed it lower, it would still kick me out here. You see, so. It kicked me out. It was a very, very one of my best trades, swing trades like gold. About 300, almost 400 points, but best in terms of daily, insisting trades, getting back in, taking not too early, incremental profits, and last lot making much more. I was tempted to take out.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
So, price did not immediately go down. I said, okay, we'll probably bounce on the 12, move higher. But then that happened during the night. And, of course, when you're sleeping, you cannot see what's happening. And then, of course, I didn't like it. But you see, it was a good thing anyway. So next would have been somewhere here, trailed, like after the next 1 to 3. And creating higher points, it would probably go for here. In some way, it would kick me out for sure. But it was still a great trade. Okay, still a great trade on the euro yen. And again, here's the example where you want to. This is wrong, by the way. Yeah, this is wrong. I didn't take the profits here.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
It's again one of those examples where you got it right, you're on the right direction, market kicks you out, and usually what happens, and you want to write this down, your own words. Usually people get frustrated and they say, oh man, that was such a big hit, it hurts, it hurt, I don't want to get back in here. But when you do the approach, when the direction is right and you get in somewhere, especially the daily or weekly trend line break, and it doesn't work out the first time, if you see that the trend is strong and the market is volatile and there's momentum.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
One more time at least. You have to try again. You'll see it's paying off. Okay? Yes or no? Those little things are the dirty secrets you're talking about before. Those little tiny things, nothing fancy, little things. Okay? Because when you get in, you make that back plus good profits later on. Perfect. Okay. And I think, do I have more? No.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
After, reversal. In this case, after false breakouts, and sometimes just because you get kicked out. Exactly, Mike, yeah? You try one more time if everything else looks good. You don't try if the market and the chart looks bad. Yeah, if it doesn't look sexy, you don't touch, please. It has to really look attractive. You need to like it, and you need to start building up kind of a gut feeling. You need to start trusting yourself. Yeah, you need to start understanding and knowing when things are going to work most likely and when not. It comes, of course, with experience and everything, but it's not that difficult.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Okay? Perfect. So, any questions about those little strategies that are nothing else than just looking for setups, but in this case, really paying attention to detail? Simple but detailed, right? So if we don't have any other questions, daily charts, we had this one taken on the daily. There is one more. Where's this one? Did I not take it? I remember there was more.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Let's see. Here we go. GBJPY. I didn't take screenshots. Sorry, guys. Exactly, yeah. Oh yeah, the devil is in the details. All the German saying. It's true. When little tiny things come together, suddenly something weird happens. But you can use it also to your advantage. Yes. Nick, okay. Great if you spot those things. So I hope you did your homework yesterday.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Here we have something that's really easy to spot. we had this big daily, trend line, this range, and then there was a little bit of a range, and then suddenly last year, sometime like in winter, with this big. Some of the members probably remember that one. We did discuss that before it happened a million times in the live room, in the live training room, and also in my live room in the classic one. Where we said, okay, if that's going down, this is just a perfect, it's a steep 1 to 3, but it's a perfect big 1 to 3 back to the 36, touching the 633. So if the price is trying to break this for 3 days and can do it, it will probably go down at least down to the previous low.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
What I try to do to get in here. And now I'll think that was the example on the daily chart. I just got in here on the daily chart, and I took my incremental profits down here. Somewhere here was first and second lot out, and then price went lower, and here we got another chance. So when that touched the 36 again on the daily chart, if you enter on the daily chart directly, like here after trend line break, right? You don't want to enter again on the daily, but you have to manage this trade on the daily. There's no other time frame. You don't want to manage it on a weekly. You want to start trailing it on the daily and trail it and trail it.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
And you can do all kind of things like hedging this against this, but I'm not going to cover this today. It's too much. So just trailing this, trailing is fine. Now I got another 1 to 3 back to the 36, and I said, man, that's an opportunity to reinstate an existing position. Just take more. Yeah, and I did that because I didn't have any other trades running. I had a few in between on other pairs, but they were close. So I had the remaining position from this gold trade, which is a couple of months later, 2 months later or so. And I said, okay, I'll try to get back in, keep that remaining position, but also trying to get back in here. And
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
First 1 to 3, we had, look at this, what did we have? It's probably not that obvious, but it is what it is. It is a wavy 1 to 3, right? It's not that wavy because it's really not retracing much, but it does this, and it's going back up. But because it did it only with a couple of candles, I said, okay, I can ignore. It will probably go down. It's just trendline break, daily chart, perfect volatility. Okay, not much here. So then I got this thing here, right? This big candle. I said, okay, I'm in here. So I got in that one on the 4 hourly. My stop was here. End of the day, I was out.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
It didn't hurt much because I had the remaining position, which was a huge swing trade, and it did cover all the losses anyway. But I really would have, liked to make more. So then price did retest, and I had to go back to my daily chart because I didn't like how it looked afterwards. I hope you see what I mean. And I just stick to the remaining position, which I managed to down here. Now, I saw some hedging position on my accounts somewhere, but I don't know if I did the hedge because of that or if I just did go long because I saw something. And because I'm not clear on this, I won't share it with you right now. It would be more fantasy than truth. So
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Really crazy I did. It was just a trade. The most important thing was that that I traded the last one, which made still great profits, and it was all in all a good trade. But in between, a little bit of bad luck. Okay. Okay. Okay so far? All keeping up? Nobody falling asleep yet, right? Tomorrow we go over a couple of more traits, but so far, all the little things I do, sneaky setups, breakdowns,
This file made by the
system
trial
trades,
version of Advanced
trying to
Audio
get my
Compressor.
dream when I see something,
Please buy it
in
now.
combination of money management is what I do. That's it. Okay? And tomorrow I give you a little bit more about my daily organization, which is really not that organized. It's very simple. But because I'm home alone in the mornings, kids are at school, wife is at work, it's very easy for me to follow my plan. Very, very easy. Okay. Now this is done. And I'll give you now... I was just kidding. I don't give you the Spartan Power EA. It was just for fun, guys. We're not going to do this. I hope you like that joke, right?
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Get out of a trading rut, which is most important. Shoot him. Oh man, you guys get nasty quickly. Kill me immediately. Come on. That's not nice. Okay, let's... Oh man, terrible, yeah. Terrible joke, right? No, okay. Let's do this. First of all, because we are going to have this little video later on today or tomorrow morning, you will get a very detailed explanation in the video from James.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
I go to the USD Canadian dollar. Let me just remove this and we do it together. So here, for instance, we're having a daily chart. Yeah, we do the easy version, and no, sorry, wrong template. Like always, you know now how to copy paste in EA. You will find it here, Spartan Power. You drag and drop it onto your charts. And of course, you will see inputs, common. You leave that, allow live trading, allow the you leave it.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Okay, about, and here we go. Inputs. I have a detailed video, as I said, for this, but I'll quickly explain to you what it does so you can play around with this later on. Don't do it. Oh, you don't have it yet. Great. So you cannot play around it until unless we are finished here anyway. So yeah, good. The strategy settings, long, short, so both directions. And here we have the conditions. Conditions. Remember our top-down approach, right? What does it mean? We go to the weekly, from the weekly to the daily. What do we want? We want crossovers, for instance, on the daily chart. And then
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
We can look for 4-hourly, 1-hourly 1-2-3s, and so on. So what the EA does for us, especially when you have many, many products and pairs running, you can tell it to send you alerts by setting the conditions. Now you're looking at a pair and you're waiting for 1-2-3 on the daily chart, for instance, right? So you say, okay, condition 1 is crossover. Condition 2 is 1-2-3 on the daily chart. Condition 3 could be 4-hourly 1-2-3 or 1-hourly 1-2-3. You can set it up. And condition 4 could be, if that's 1 hour.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Condition crossover 1-2-3 on the daily plus 4-hourly 1-2-3 and then a 15 1-2-3. And when you get all of it, it will say, hey, now please wake up. You have to do something. The rest I did for you. Okay? Of course, you still Just because we get crossovers in 1 to 3 doesn't mean that they look perfect. Could be that you get 1 to 3s in the middle of nowhere in a range where you don't like them. So you don't just trade just because the EA did do the work for you. You still have to do the top-down approach, and you actually do it the other way around. You first do the top-down approach yourself. You look for a pair that actually looks good, a pair that you would like to trade on, and then you see what is going
This
on
file
this
made
pair.
by the
Okay,
trial
it
version
doesn't
of
want to
Advanced
be
Audio
make it.
Compressor.
So I'll
Please
set it up
buy it
with
now.
daily 1 to 3, and I also tell him to look for 4 hourly, for instance, or 1 hourly 1 to 3. Whatever you want first, okay? And then it makes sense because then it knows, okay, you like already the pair, you've seen the crossover, you like to see the daily 1 to 3, and then you want the 1 hourly 1 to 3. And then I'll tell you when that happens so you can trade. Okay, guys? Does it make sense, generally? That we don't use it, like just placing it on the chart and let it run. We do always our homework. The A's are there to help us, not to do things for us.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Mark, there are no best conditions. As I just explained that, right? Depending on what you're looking at. Like, let me do the top-down approach with you on this pair. So we do that tomorrow a lot. But we do one today. Okay? I'll do my top-down approach on this pair. What is going on here? You tell me. We have a weekly. What? What is that? Downtrend, and we have a 1, 2, 3, and price did stuck at the weekly 6.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Trading down is probably a good decision. And we go to the daily. On the daily, we get a crossover to the upside. We had already 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3s, and more 1, 2, 3s. But we also have a lower high. And now that we know that we had a weekly 1 to 3, what is likely to happen? Not sure, but likely. What could happen? Everybody, please, not 1 or 2 answers. Everybody, so I know that we're on the same page. It could go down. Exactly, right? Daily 1 to 3, big short, down, retracement. Yeah, exactly, guys. That's it. So I already know what I want on this one. Okay? Now, if it just does a 1 to 3, a long 1 to 3, meaning... If
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
It would build still a long 1 to 3. Okay? I could still tell the EA, okay, you know what? Show me that long 1 to 3. Send me an alert so I don't forget. See what happens. Maybe price wants to bounce and move up, and maybe you get a big white candle, and on lower time frames maybe I get a 1 hourly 1 to 3 that's still worth trading to the long side. That doesn't mean that it will go. It looks like it, but we don't know yet. So we have 2 scenarios. It will either go down, break, then we are looking for what? For a crossover, right? And maybe 4 hourly 1 to 3, so you can set up the EA to crossover and first 4 hourly 1 to 3, or whatever you like. Or
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Right now,
please buy it now.
Telling me that it's going down. Just show me the next crossover. Sorry, the next 1 to 3. And send me an alert for this. Correct, guys? Or show me the daily, which will happen when it's touching, and then maybe 1 hourly or 50 minutes, whatever you like to combine. Tomorrow I'll give you again all the combinations. Okay? So you have to know what you're looking for. If you say, oh man, I'm a swing trader trading weekly and daily only, and maybe 4 hourly, and I really want this to go down. So what I'll do, I go to here, and I only want to do, I want to see a crossover I want to trade short, so I want to cross over short. So what you do, you go
This file
condition
made
one,
by the
and it's
trial
done.
version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
Okay?
Please buy it now.
And if you want more, you want to say, I want crossover and I want a daily 1, 2, 3 because I only like to trade daily charts. Condition 2. I want to trade, okay, right now it's sending you alerts, but it's calculating the risk. Okay, I'll do 2. And that's done, and I click on OK. What it will do will tell you displaying alerts long short. EMA 36 is just telling you this stuff, right? Trading style, late entry, okay, because the crossover already happened. But it says condition 1.
This
net,
file made by the trial version
date,
of
the date
Advanced
on the
Audio
daily.
Compressor.
Condition 2.
Please
net,
buy it now.
So it's already showing you that the longs are done. If you go here, check the daily chart, it's showing you already the first 1, 2, 3, the crossover, the first 1, 2, 3, the second 1, 2, 3, the third 1, 2, 3. You got already stuff here that happened. Okay? Do you understand this? Hello? Okay. Now, if we want more, let's do something else that looks easy, funnier. What is this? Something. Let's look at something that is crossing.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Already. Let me see. Potential subs. Okay, here we have a crossover. That's a 1 hourly, man. Okay, this is about to cross. So what about gold? Should work here as well. Poirier. I want condition. I want a crossover. I want a daily 1, 2, 3. I want also condition 3, a 4 hourly 1, 2, 3, and I want all of them. I want the full top-down approach. I want first entry only. I don't want late entries. You can set it to all the time, late entry or first entry. You want first entry, okay. Now it's showing us the short
This
ones.
file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor.
It did show us the
Please
short ones.
buy it now.
You can see the date, daily crossover, daily 1, 2, 3, 4 hourly, 1 hourly. So it's showing us the crossover, daily 1, 2, 3, the 4 hourly, 1 hourly, all the ones that we're pointing down. Okay, but we don't have the long ones yet. So if it's crossing, it will wait. New circle means it has to go all the way around, like it has to cross over again and everything, right? So if it's crossing over, it should start sending us alerts. And then we get a daily 1, 2, 3, we should get an alert. 4 hourly.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
You can do that also with the lower time frames, of course. You can change that to 15 minutes. It's probably better if you play around yourself than me explaining it, because you can go to the trading style candle close. Just goes. Sorry guys, I just want to look at something. Let's stop saying condition 1. Condition 1 day. So you can change condition 1 that you don't want the crossover on a daily, but you want a crossover on the 4 hourly, for instance, right? If you could trade on lower time frames, or you leave the crossover on the daily for swing trading. But you want
this file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
After the crossover on the daily, you want immediately the 1 hourly or 4 hourly 1, 2, 3. So you tell them that. Okay? And then you want after that 1 hourly condition 3, you don't want a 4 hourly, of course. You want here 15 minute 1, 2, 3. Boom. And done. And then it's showing you now, you see here, it changed. It shows you the 1 hourly, it shows you the 50-minute entries, it shows you all the new stuff. But of course, because the crossover is still set to daily, for the longs, we need a new circle. Yes, it's cool stuff. It's really good. You can also trail stops later on, EMAs, all kind of things. You know, it's showing you the lot size, the risk. You can
This
set
file made
everything.
by the trial
Just,
version of Advanced
I would
Audio
say,
Compressor. Please buy it
you
now.
download it, you play around with this and test it on a demo account, you know, on all kind of combinations just to play around. But I wouldn't use it differently than your trade according to your trading style. You know, if you are going to trade 4 hourly, 1 hourly charts, daily, weekly, just because the EA has all the options doesn't mean that you have to go nuts now and try everything. Okay? Just get used to the simple thing. Let it send you alerts. For instance, after the crossovers here, for instance, I might want to have an alert on the 4 hourly. I want the 4 hourly 1 to 3, or immediately the first 1 hourly.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
1 hourly 1 to 3 and send me an alert when that happens. Okay. The question is if you can place both EAs on that one chart. I don't think it's possible because they're doing kind of different things, right? I don't think so. But you don't have to, right? You can use that thing for the alerts, and when the setups are in making, you just use the other one to place the trades and do the risk calculation. It's not hard work, yeah. You just get rid of one. Or what you can do easily, let's say this is done. You say, now I want this one on it, and you say, do you want to replace this?
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
It's no big deal. Okay, it's better to have them separate. Okay, guys, perfect. So I want to keep it that simple. We discuss and we place, you do our analysis and try to do the stuff together tomorrow. Yeah, on live charts by looking for setups together and all kind of combinations, just so you get the feel for it. And then how we could use the EA, so we do that all tomorrow. And now we take a 5-minute break, and then we continue with Jeff. Okay, guys?
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
You're welcome, boss. No, I'm not the boss. The market is the boss, right? I'm just the messenger, as they say. Great. So I hope that was good. You know, you liked it today. And thanks very much for today being here with us again. And we take a 5-minute break, and we continue later on, right? I'll just give...
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please buy it now.
Yes, that's. I will send it to the members here. Jeff will upload it later on. Okay. Today, yeah, we do this today. It just takes some while to render all the stuff here, guys. Okay, it's just. As I said before, you cannot use the two EAs on the one chart. You know, I explained that before. Greg, were you watching a movie at the same time? And just kidding. Okay, guys. Hey, no worries. I'm just
This file
kidding.
made by the trial version of
It's
Advanced
hard to
Audio
focus on
Compressor.
all those things we
Please,
say,
buy
I
it now.
understand it, guys. It's too much to digest, and that's good why it's all recorded. Okay. Okay, guys. Where is Jeff? Jeff, you are on right now. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
This file made by the trial version of Advanced Audio Compressor. Please, buy it now.